Within just a 5-minute stretch of a game, players are more focused and exhausted than in any 1 hour of practice. Herein lies the shortcut to greatness. The greatest become the greatest by not differentiating between practices and games. Players should put as much effort into a simple drill as they put into the last minute of a championship game. Take the most amazingly talented team of 12 players in the country right now. If they replace the worst player on their roster with you, and you would be inspired to work harder than you are now because of the opportunity, then the fact you aren't working that hard now is one of the reasons you can't make the team in the first place. Well, hello there. What's up? We're here with Limitless Hoops. Let me get my headpiece on correctly. All right, my skull cap, my beanie baby. All right, what's up, guys? How you doing? If you're here, check it in the comment section. Let me know who you are and what you're doing. All right. First things first, we got our. Let's start off with. Let's go with our movie of the day. All right, what up, Connor Rush? We have. Oh yeah. Before I get started. We have our Oakland tournament coming up and our Houston tournament. The Houston one is going to be by far harder. But the Oakland one might be hard mentally. All right, why? Because we're going to be playing against teams that are a little bit more on our level. All right, they're still going to be way better. But one of those teams is going to be the 50 All-Stars team of the Bay Area. All right. And now we are up to between 6 and 12 players. 6 have signed up. 6 have said that they will sign up soon. They're being procrastinators. I'm not sure if I'm going to do 2 teams with them or just 1, but I'm going to push for that right now. All right, and they are pretty good players. Again, they are tough. All right, what's up, Gavin Witt, Sean Amin, and Connor Rush? All right, they are very good players in that. Maybe they weren't good before, but they tried so hard to become good that they actually became very good. And compared to you guys who are just now starting out, they're way ahead of you guys in terms of basketball skill, etc. All right. And for our guys, we definitely don't have our best going. We have Connor going, all right, but we have pretty much a ragtag group of people, right? But that's how they make famous movies where they're the ragtag bunch goes into the against extraordinary odds and comes out on top, right? So it's a great story to tell. But realize this, even in California, it wasn't all peaches and cream, man. We had our ups and we had our downs. And coming from where I'm coming from, I try my hardest to be very, very honest to you guys. All right. And I also really, really, really pay attention to every single person, every single facet, so that I can improve constantly. Okay. And what I've noticed, what's up, Cameron? What I've noticed is we will always have players just like not do it. Like, we only have like 5 going to Oakland. It'll be 5 against 12, basically. Okay. We have 5 players going to Oakland. And the other guys, they don't believe in it. Or like their parents don't believe in what we're doing. And that happens. And the reason why they don't is because they haven't seen it. All they know is the way that Colorado has been doing it. Or when I was in the Bay Area, all they know is the way that the Bay Area had already been doing it. So even though that way it wasn't very successful, it's just what they know, right? And it's hard to go against what you know. Like, let's say that like you pressed a button, and then like, I don't know, a hammer swung down and hit you in the head. And then you press the button again, a hammer came down, swung, hit you in the head. And you got to press something, right? You got to press something. There's many, many more buttons. But you just keep pressing this one button because the hammer comes down, hit you in the head. Just slowly, just swings down, hit you in the head. And after a while, someone's like, why wouldn't you try the other buttons? And you're like, because it might be a gun. I mean, that makes sense to a certain extent. But what I'm asking is, okay, it's a logical thing. I'm saying instead of just playing for the best team with the best players, which is nice, it's cool, it's comfortable. How about you just play for the best program? And if the best players want to come on that team, sure. That by far is the best, yes. Best players and best teams. But chances are you're not going to be one of the best players. But okay, a team good enough who's like my level and the best program. Chances are all your friends don't want to play for that best program. Because the best program is going to go hard. Extremely hard. And it's not going to be comfortable. How are you going to find 12 guys that want to be uncomfortable? It's going to be hard. So you have to pick one. And I assure you that choosing the comfortable one over the really, really hard one is not the way to go. It's just not. And I've seen it done so many times. The best example is with Dennis. All right, Dennis, he came to us in like 6th grade, worked his butt off for 2 years, and he got to what's up, Nathaniel? And Dennis got to play varsity his freshman year in high school. Then he just quit our program. Just quit. For the same reason why like Blaze and Andrew are stopping, right? They're just like, oh, I'm on the high school team. Yes! High school, baby! High school! And I'm with my high school guys. My high school. It's like, what are you talking about? It's high school. You might as well say, I'm with my 3rd grade team. It's a little bitty thing that doesn't matter. Maybe it matters to you, but it doesn't matter to someone like me. Someone who had like higher aspirations, okay? It literally does not matter. All right, but they're super excited. And they are doing things at a less prominent pace than we are. Yes, they're playing with better players. I wish we could get that whole team to come join. But no, they aren't learning skill. They aren't learning things like that. But they will make their high school team better, which is the paradox of it. They will win more games in high school, I assure you. If they join our program, or if they stay with our program and they stay with us for 4 years, their high school team would win less games. I almost guarantee that. I don't know. It depends on how good they actually get. It could go the other way. I'm not sure. But there's a chance that they could win fewer games. If they play with just their high school team, there's a better chance that they win more games. But in terms of them making it into college, by far, our way is the best. All right? And then Dennis, after 2.5 years of playing for his high school team, didn't improve. His high school team sucked. And he also played for Team Lillard, which was a by far superior basketball team than we were in terms of the national focus. But he got no recruiting offers, playing half the game. And then he just joined us for one tournament, his junior year in Vegas, played with us for 2.5 games, came in at halftime of the first game, and he got 5 recruiting offers. Why? Because we do have a ragtag bunch, and we're playing the best teams. And instantly in that first game, he got 5 offers. Like the first game. All right? And we started working out this again, like a little bit, like later on, and he got kind of better. But he wound up going to one of the top D2 schools. He should have been D1, but he went D2. But he wasn't going to go anywhere with it. So it's crazy. And again, you can't trust these people who just want you to have fun and just want you to like make them money. I assure you, I'm about it for you guys. So understand that, John. These speeches you give are true, but you're preaching to the choir. Tell them that. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I'm preaching to the choir, man. You never know, because it feels so good to be on like a team full of people that are like at your level, and like it's comfortable and you just get like used to things. And it's so hard when like things get like difficult. It's a trick that a lot of people are gonna fall for. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. All right. Moving on. We got our quote of the day. No, actually, let's start. Rewind that. We got our movie of the day. All right, our movie of the day is The Damned United. All right, The Damned United. I read this one last year. I still have not seen the actual movie. All right, but The Damned United is, let's see, after failing to qualify for the 1974 FIFA World Cup, England manager Alf Ramsey is replaced by Don Revie, the highly successful manager of Leeds United. His replacement, the former manager and fierce critic of Leeds because of their violent and physical style of play under Reeves' management. Furthermore, Clough's longtime assistant, Peter Taylor, has not joined him. I think it's a soccer movie, a coach in strife. It seems like everyone like wants him out and things like that. And on all the lists that I made for all these movies, this one was always in the top 100 sports movies of all time. I have not seen it, but if you are a 10th grader, this is your movie of the month. If you see it, post a review. Let us know if it's good or not. I don't know if I have time to watch movies right now, but obviously someone says it's good. I would think that it's a great movie. It gets like all the stars and things like that. So again, I can't rate it. But if we had to rate it, I would just go with Rotten Tomatoes. And what Rotten Tomatoes says is it's a 92% rating. 85% for the general audience. 92% for the critic score. So, I mean, dang. So if anyone sees this movie, The Damned United, only time that I'm allowed to cuss on the shows when I'm reading titles of movies. Yes. The Darned United. Then let me know how it goes. Post a movie review, and we'll see it from there. All right. Let's see, bro. I do. They say they have track. I don't understand people who don't go to practice every time they can, bruh. Finn is not an AI fan, I see. No, again, you can't give them a hard time because again, they are doing what everyone's doing, and it's hard to not be a sheep, basically. Okay, I mean they're trying to do the best that they can for themselves as they know how. And Dennis isn't from the state, right? Our last few people saw Dennis. Then they saw Devin Catholic go the opposite route. Then they saw like other people do this route. Then they saw like Lana do this, right? So whenever you see people that come before you do it, you're much more likely to do it. Our program is so new, no one's seen it yet. So I don't really blame them. It's just the way that it is. And how are they gonna just trust me out of just nowhere, right? So all they hear are my stories. All right, and again, you end up just going with the ones that feels good. But what you can do, Connor, is you can stay the course. All right, because I assure you, listen, Connor, Andrew, and Blaze, you know who my favorite is out of those three. My favorite basketball player out of those three is Andrew. Yes, Andrew. He's tough as nails. The most athletic one is Blaze. And then the most skilled one is Connor. Okay? And Connor only got that skill because he was working at it. Now, out of those three, who's going to make it the furthest? Who's going to make it the furthest? All right, sure. It's going to be laughable in 3 years, the difference. But the hardest part for me, the part that I don't like that happens a lot. The hardest part for me is what I don't like. If you ask Blaze and Andrew right now, How badly on a scale of 1 to 100 do you want to make D1 basketball? They would say 99 or 100, both of them. But if you wait, and Connor would say the same, but if you wait till their senior year or junior year, back up when it's like more obvious where you're going to end up, and you ask them then, Connor's going to be like 100, and Blaze and Andrew they're gonna say like 60, 50, or it's not that important to me. But if you ask them like, yeah, okay, no, but what would have been your number back when you were a freshman? And them and their parents they would probably be like, oh no, I never really wanted to make it. And that's the weird part for me. That's the part that I don't like. People who lie. I'm not saying that they're gonna be like that. Hopefully I explain it to them enough so that they won't be like that, but we will see. All right, we are indeed talking about practice. We are so talking about practice. I will be able to dunk in 8 months and 18 days. We'll see, Connor Rush. We'll see, unathletic Connor Rush. It's all right. You got the good agility score going on, and if you keep doing the combines, man, you're going to get better and better and better at that. So keep going, keep going, keep going. Word of the day is fall down 5, get up 6. And of course, the quote that follows that is fall down 6, go ahead and give up. 6 is the number. That's when you just say, okay, that's enough, it's enough. No, I'm joking. But however many times that you fall down, you want to get up one extra time. All right, that's all you have to do. Falling down sucks. Having to get up sucks. But however many times that you fall down, just get up one extra time, and you're the greatest of all time. Because you'll still be standing on your feet. You'll still be able to pursue your dreams. But if you fall down and you stay down an even number of times, all right, to how many times that you get up, you're going to be flat on your butt. All right? So fall down 5, get up 6 is the quote of the day for Friday. All right. Our elementary school drills that we're gonna be doing next week, not tomorrow, is 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, run. Countdown game, one-on-one sprints, successful dribble shots, diagonal hurdle, layups, and then sandbag slides. We do sandbag slides before practice every single time, or before the workouts every single time. Diagonal hurdle layups are great for your balance and for your strength and explosion. Successive dribble shots is awesome for your dribbling to pull up jumpers. One-on-one sprint is a great aspect so we can force people to do something on our fast breaks. Countdown game is a great shooting game, and then 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 run is a pressure-filled game where you have to make 3 shots in a row. Then 4 shots in a row, 5 in a row, 4 in a row, 3 in a row, 2 in a row, or 1 in a row. And you go in that order from each spot. As soon as you miss it and you can't get 3 in a row, then you go up to 4, go up to 5. You can skip the whole thing by just making your first 3 in a row. Then you switch people. All right. Those are the drills that we're doing next Monday. All right. The drills that we're doing that we just completed, I believe last Wednesday or Monday. I believe it was Monday. Is autonomous workouts, which went pretty well. I think everyone was really pushing it. Really, when you guys do that stuff, realize that I try to make you guys realize that you can do the workouts on your own, right? And this is a chance for you to push yourself like that. A chance for you to push other people like that as well. I thought that we did a pretty good job of that. Judge ring dribbling, that went well. Arohi was really battling Connor in that one. I like that a lot. Retreat explode drill. Just understanding how to do it, and if someone could apply that to a game, would be great. Step ups to shots, that one decent. Baseline sweep, finger roll layup, also went well. I thought our dribbles were kind of off for most of you guys though, so you want to dribble close and fast for that one, and then pound the ball up high, and then finger roll, not a shot. And pick and roll layup to create. We still don't quite have that on, and should be the easiest one. It's like, okay, pick and roll, but no one guards you. Can you finish it? And you guys are like, nah. Oh, you mean no one's going to stop me? I just have a wide open. Okay, no, I can't do it. All right, so we have to get past that point to be able to do anything else. Their best defense is to not guard us at all. The one that we will be doing tomorrow is Back Down series, which is one of my favorite series because it's a dominant role. Okay, it's like I'm just going to be here. I'm going to back you down, and you better come help arm scoring. If you have that mentality, you are a dominant player. But then you have to have options when they do not show up. All right, when they double team, you got to be able to pass out of it right or left-handed. When they don't come with a double team, you got to be able to score it. And these are the 5 different ways that we score, either with the back down to pro hop, back down to step middle, spin, baseline for a shot, back down to turn and run baseline for a reverse layup, back down to turn and run middle for a Statue of Liberty layup, and then the Dirk Nowitzki fade away. All right, pick and roll, rescreen. If they do a flat show like we do on handoffs, then you're going to cross back over, go back over the flat show. We just went over this a lot for our pick and roll series, our pick and roll workshop last Saturday. The Statue of Liberty is the one-handed our finger roll layup. Funny thing is that this is always combined with our back down series, so we get to try that twice. 2-ball catch layups also includes the Statue of Liberty, basically, but we're catching the ball at the same time. So it's a lot of one-handed play with the ball day. Then we have dowel jumps, which is a great quickness thing to separate the sticks on the floor, jump, side, front, and switch. And then peekaboo shots, screen down options, wing curl, and flare reads. I love the fact that Kiernan is understanding this right now. I know if we can get someone to do this during a game off of our plays, off of triangle, and understanding that the screen down is happening and you want to come off it with the curl straight out, or you want to come with the flare to the corner and reading the person behind you, and no matter what choice that they make, it's the wrong choice, and we can get entry passes in as well, you'll be a dominant player. All right, Roey came to a stream. Did Roey come? And just started talking trash, and he showed up at 4:28. Roey does still post on it, but he doesn't add it to the playlist. Roey said he thought that it was automatically adding. I don't know about that. Chris still hasn't added. We'll see though. We'll see about those people. All right, you gotta add it. Gotta play the game to become the game. Speaking of homework, who's posting homework here? We got Noah Masseth. And Nathaniel with some 2-ball dribbling. Okay. I see you, man. Kiernan, Wyatt, Ingalls. Okay. Divine drill. 5 perfect weeks. Still going with the 5 perfect weeks for Connor Rush. Well, he's on the 1 mile right now. And again, put the days that you're on, man. 25 offhand shots by Sean Amin. Great job, Sean. Anyway, awesome job, all you guys. I see Nathaniel's face right there. Fantastic job with the bid shots. I think Connor just posted the one. Connor, again, when you post which week you're on and which day you're on, so we can keep track a little bit better than that. All right, fantastic job, everybody, with the homework. All right, checking the picture of the day. What do we have for the picture of the day? Oh, these guys. All right, the Nets versus the Sixers, probably going to be a semifinal matchup in the Eastern Conference, if not the final matchup in the Eastern Conference. But I'm still going for the Bucks. I'm not going for I am also cheering for them. But out of the Nets and the Philadelphia 76ers, I'm going for Philly. Who y'all got? Philly or the Nets? I'm just sick and tired of Kyrie. I know how great he is. He just scored 50 points, shooting 75%. Only Michael Jordan's ever done that in the history of basketball. All right, but I don't know. I kind of wouldn't mind Harden winning one. I do think he's a good dude. I really do. I think he's been tough his entire career. I know he's gone out partying and stuff like that, but he's always brought it. I know he started being a chubby monster when he didn't when he was a little disgruntled, but he's always played. And he's a baller, not a defender or anything like that, but he's a baller. And then Joel, he's a cool dude. I know he's funny, he's a trash talker, stuff like that, but he's really, really neat. I would not mind the Sixers making, but I don't foresee them passing the Bucks. I see the Nets beating the Bucks, but I also see the Bucks beating both these teams. I don't know which way that's going to go. Foul Merchant and Harfraud. That's a horrible nicknames, man. You need to do a lot better with that. But Philly, Nathaniel thinks Philly. No, it's either Nathaniel or Maya. One of them thinks Philly. Maybe a Philly cheesesteak. Nets if there is no free throw line. Yeah, they're going to remove the free throw line, buddy. That's going to happen. John, not only MJ has done that, you read that ESPN stat wrong. Did I? I just saw a little meme. It said Kyrie and MJ. Kyrie is the only other guard. Oh, yes. Touche. Yes. Because, of course, the big guys have done it. But I'm not counting big guys in this, okay? The guards. All right, big guys just dunk the ball. They can't do anything without the guards. The guards rule the day. All right, moving on, we got let's go with our trivia question and then our story of the day to finish up here. Trivia question today is brought to you by, what do I have here? Bicycle playing cards. All right, bicycle playing cards. Visit bicycleplayingcards.com for more games, rules, and product information. That's all that it says. If they're not really a sponsor. I was messing around. But yes, the trivia question today is very, very easy one. Cameron Ferris has a chance to tie if he's watching. Connor Rush is behind. Noah Masleth is behind. And then Finn Kaufman is in the lead with 3. All right. Again, the NBA has been around for many, many years, but we're going only back 75 years because that's when the main part of the NBA, when the BAA and the, who else was it? The NBL. The NBL and the BAA merged. All right. Ever since then, don't forget that, ever since then, 75 years, who was the first NBA player to be drafted? Drafted is the key word. To be drafted from China, from mainland China. All right. Who was the first NBA player to be drafted from mainland China? You probably don't need Google for this one, you guys. All right, but yes, think about them all. 75 years worth of basketball. Who was the first one? The very, very first one. And again, I'm mainly just emphasizing words because I'm just lying to you guys. And yeah, I'm just like trying to make it harder than it actually is because it's really easy. All right, Finn Kaufman, Wang Zhizhi, Yak Ming, Yao. All right, I'm going to actually give it to you, Connor. All right, obviously Connor meant Yao Ming. I'll give him that. Sung Tao? No, it is Yao Ming is the answer. That's why I made sure to say 75 years. I made sure to say drafted and all this other kind of stuff because that's a really easy answer. But yes, Connor Rush got it. Google is always right. Google is not always right. That's what it says on Google. Wang Zhizhi. That's me, Coach. You know what? I'll check Google. Let me check. All right, first, Chinese NBA player drafted. Let's check. It does say Wang Zhizhi. So let's see what this is actually. Wang Zhizhi. I remember that guy. Born in 77. Let me see. Early NBA career. He had a contract with the Bay Rockets when the Chinese Basketball League staged it, blah, blah, blah. With a departure from there. He in the import list, blah, blah, blah. But the team's dynasty, Yao Ming, key member. Where was he? It does not look like he was drafted. Oh, NBA draft. 1999, round 2, pick 36. I think that's the answer. My thing right here says Yao Ming. Wait, no it doesn't. Let's read the back. No! It is! Wang Zhizhi of Beijing was drafted in the second round of the 1999 NBA draft by the Mavericks. The 7-foot center had to finish out his contract with the Bay Rockets and Chinese Basketball League from the beginning of the career to the end of 2001. Though he was a CBA MVP in 2000, he had rather unremarkable NBA lasting until 2005. So that is the answer. He is drafted. Yes, that is the answer. And Finn Kaufman is the winner. There we go. I did forget to turn the paper around. I assumed that it was Yao Ming. I really did. All right. Wait. Did Cameron say it first? Wait. Did Cameron get it right? Let's see. Who said it first? I think Finn Kaufman said it first. Yeah. Finn definitely said it first. Cameron said a few answers and he said it wrong. So yes, Finn Kaufman with the point. Great job, Finn Kaufman. He said it way before. All right, let's finish up with our story of the day. Watch it. Ancient chimps who were weak were kicked out of the trees by stronger chimps to make room. forced to live with carnivores, they developed language, community, and other strategic tools to survive. They eventually became early humans, who later presided over even the strongest chimps. Venturing through trials is the best avenue to ruling the world. Yes, venturing through trials is the best avenue toward ruling the world, and that's a true story. I saw that on the Animal Planet. I don't know what I was looking at, but I just was scrolling through channels, and then I just saw this random thing, and it was yeah, monkeys kicked the weak monkeys out the trees because they were like, screw you, we don't have enough food, dude. And then the weak ones were like, what the heck? And they started just dying because the tigers were like, right? And but the ones that survived were the ones that could figure out how to talk the best. And then the ones that survived were the ones that stuck together. And then the ones that survived were the ones who could come up with strategic things. So they were smarter, all right? And then they had babies and babies and babies and babies, right? While the other monkeys that stayed in the tree, the strong ones, they just stayed in the tree, just eating, just being lazy, right? And then the other ones on the bottom were just evolving. And then zillions of years pass by, and all of a sudden, these guys become humans on the ground, and they start ruling everyone, including the monkeys in the trees, and they're like, get in the zoo. So next time that you see a monkey in the zoo, or an ape in the zoo, or anything like that, know that they were once dogging our people, dude. They kicked us out of the trees to die. They were like, get out, weakling. And we're like, us weak? And we were weak, all right? And they had no sympathy for us at all. So when you go to the zoo, you mock them. You mock those apes to their face, and then don't get too close because they will murder you. We might have gotten smarter, but we did not get stronger. All right? But yes, so that's a real story. Just know that story correlated to basketball is you go through hardships. You go through all those things. You're going to come out clean on the other side. All right? If you go through everything that you must go through to get stronger and better, you might be weak right now. All right? You might be seen as weak. You might have to go through something that the better players don't have to go through. But it's going to make you stronger in the end. And then in the end, those better players who are starting varsity and stuff like that, they're going to be in zoos behind cages. You're going to be laughing at them, throwing them peanuts and stuff. All right? That's how it works. Got that? All right. Don't cage up your bullies. But anyways, don't forget that the quote of the day is fall down 5, get up 6. Anyone showing up to practice, I will be at practice. Hopefully I will see you guys there, and we can all get better together. All right, you guys. I'm out. Anything else in the comment section?